What's up, everybody? It's Magic with RacingNews.com, back for another edition of Dr. Miranda Previews. With me, as always, is my co-host, Dr. Miranda. Are you doing great or are you doing good today?
I'm doing okay. I'm not doing either. It's been a really stressful week at work. We were closed last week because of the corona. So now we have twice as many patients with half the staff. So I'm stuck with doing everything. So I'm just exhausted, but it's fine. I'm rocking my Magic Mike shirt that Mike tried to mouth me on Twitter this weekend that said I never wear it. I mean, it's such a high quality shirt. I don't know why I don't wear it out all the time. And also, talking about Mike, he got me back into doing those stupid tournaments. So every day I'm trying to get into these tournaments, and who shows up every tournament I'm in? Mike Somich. Last night I was like, I'm going to play Charlestown. Nobody's going to be playing Charlestown. Of course, Aaron's in there, and I was so mad. But it's fine. I'm going to get in there one day.
Yeah, those guys are going crazy with the tournament plays and everything. Mike Samich, of course, a big tournament player. He qualified for NHC. That's how we got to meet you at the NHC a couple years ago. And, yeah, he's got Aaron and Jared into it now. I feel like I'm about the only holdout left in the whole Racing Dudes team, and that's just because I'm actively trying not to. It's a lot of fun. But, you know, it's also fun. We got a lot of great racing action at Tampa Bay Downs on Saturday. The race we're going to take a look at here, this is the Suncoast Stakes. You got a field of 10 three-year-old fillies going 1 mile and 40 yards, just slightly over a mile. 2 turns at Tampa Bay Downs on the dirt. The 10 Kentucky Oaks points on the line, 4 to second. 2 to third, 1 to fourth. Favorite is going to be the 7 Gulf Coast at 5 to 2. But you like the second choice, the 5 Honorific at 7 to 2 for trainer Eddie Keneally. Tell us about her.
So, yeah, like you said, my top pick is the number 5 horse. She's been steadily improving since her debut at Ellis Park in August, and I was there that day. I got to see her run, and I really liked what I saw. Not to mention her buyers keep going up each race. Now, she did lose to the favorite, the number 7 Gulf Coast, last month in the cash run, but I rewatched that race over and over this morning, and she was bumped by 2 horses coming out of the gate. So that caused her to have a slow start, and she still came from all in behind and got second by half a length to Gulf Coast, who had a perfect trip that race. She's been training great, and she also gets Velasquez on top, which I think is a huge thing for her. The horse underneath that I'm going to use is going to be the number 10 Special Princess. Now, this girl was 13-1 in the Gasparilla and ended up winning a dead heat. She didn't get the best of starts either. She started all the way in the back, came up from behind, and she's won on this track. She's raced on this track. She's been training on this track. So I think that's a huge factor. Not to mention, she's keeping her same jockey. And a lot of these other horses are getting a jockey for the first time in this race. And I think that's a huge thing to consider. And underneath her, this is going to be a long shot. I like the number 4 horse, Curlin's Catch. This horse was purchased for $430,000 by Curlin. This race is a huge step up. I get it. But I think she just keeps improving each time out. She's very interesting. And I really like Cassie as a trainer. If nobody's pressing her in the beginning, I think there could be a chance that you go gate to wire because there's not a whole lot of early speed in this race. And lastly, I am going to use the favorite Gulf Coast. I'm not going to be stupid, but I'm going to say it. I don't love this horse by any means at all. I don't trust her. She had an easy run last time out and almost lost the wire. Also, she had Irad on top, and Irad's like the GOAT. She gets Julien Leparoux this time, and Julien Leparoux, I do not trust him in any big races. Like, there'll be a horse that I'll be like, oh, they should win easily. And then Leparoux gets on it, and I'm like, what is going on? But it's fine. I love all jockeys. I could never do what they're doing. But with my picks, what I'm going to do is an exacta box. I'm going to use the 5, the 10, and the 4. In the trifecta box, I'm going to use the 5, the 10, the 4, and 7. Now, in the super box, I'm going to add the number 1 horse in by Kenny McPeak. I think she's also really interesting to me. She ran a G1. She got her butt kicked in the G1, but she's been up here in class. So I think she could be a little bit of a factor. So I'm going to throw her in the super box and put 5, 10, 4, 7, and 1.
I like to move with the 4, Curlin's Catch. I think that she's sneaky. She's obviously a daughter by Curlin. Mark Cassidy, the trainer, tried putting her routing in her first 2 starts. She finally gets the job done, but now you got to see that she did well at Gulfstream Park. This is going to be an interesting race. We're going to see what happens as far as the Kentucky Oaks picture looks like moving forward. This race hasn't traditionally produced lots of big stars, but I think we're seeing some bigger name horses than usual in here. So I like what you're thinking with this race. Dr. Miranda, tell everybody at home where they can find you on Twitter so that they can get all of your insights, tips, picks, etc.
At Miranda Bungie.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. We'll see you next time. Until then, good luck this weekend.